Arthritis. A word so common, yet so misunderstood. For many adults over 60, it arrives like an uninvited guest, gradually, then all at once. One day you're rising with ease, the next, you're gripping your knees, bracing yourself to stand. At first, it feels like stiffness. Later, it feels like restriction, then frustration, and for many, despair. But here's the truth, arthritis is not just old age. It's not something to simply accept and endure. It is your body's signal, your joints' cry, for change, attention, and most importantly, healing. What is arthritis, really? Arthritis is not a single disease. It's a broad term for joint inflammation that causes pain, stiffness, and swelling. There are more than 100 types, but the two most common in older adults are osteoarthritis, OA, the wear and tear type. Cartilage, the cushion between bones, breaks down over time, causing bones to rub against each other. A rheumatoid arthritis, RA, an autoimmune condition where the immune system attacks healthy joint tissue, leading to swelling and deformity. For older adults, osteoarthritis is the main culprit. It tends to affect weight-bearing joints, knees, hips, and the lower back, and small joints like those in the fingers and hands. The pain may come and go at first. Maybe just when it rains. Or after you've walked too far. But over time, arthritis becomes a constant companion, reshaping not just your joints but your confidence and your routine. Common symptoms in older adults. The most recognizable symptom is joint pain, aching, dull, sometimes sharp. But arthritis is more than pain. Many older adults report morning stiffness, joints feel stuck for 30 minutes or more after waking. Swelling around joints, especially after activity. Cracking or grinding, as bones rub against bone. Limited movement, difficulty bending, reaching, climbing stairs. Joint deformity, fingers may become knobby or twisted. Muscle weakness, especially around affected joints. Fatigue, more common in autoimmune types, but also due to constant pain. Weather sensitivity, many report worse pain in cold or damp weather. But perhaps the most overlooked symptom is the emotional toll, the loss of independence, the fear of falling, and the frustration of not being able to move freely. Why modern medication falls short? In most conventional clinics, the moment you say joint pain, you're handed a prescription, usually NSAIDs, like ibuprofen or corticosteroids. They provide fast relief. But they also come with a cost. NSAIDs can lead to stomach ulcers, kidney problems, and high blood pressure. Steroids may weaken bones, elevate blood sugar, and even cause mood swings when used long-term. What's worse, these drugs don't heal the joint, they simply silence the pain. Like putting a rug over a cracked tile, they cover the damage but don't fix it. Over time, many patients find themselves taking stronger doses, more pills, and adding drugs to counteract the side effects of other drugs. It becomes a cycle, one that feels medical, but not healing. Nature's answer, the forgotten path. The truth is, before synthetic pills, our ancestors turned to the earth for healing. They soaked aching feet in warm water with salts and herbs. They drank teas made from bark and roots. They ate diets that naturally reduced inflammation, long before the term anti-inflammatory became trendy. Today, science is only beginning to confirm what traditional cultures already knew. Nature can help heal arthritis. Turmeric fights inflammation at a cellular level. Ginger eases joint pain. Epsom salt baths reduce swelling and soothe sore muscles. Omega-3 rich foods lubricate joints from the inside out. Movement and sunlight keep the joints alive and the bones strong. But here's the key, these remedies only work with consistency and patience. Nature's medicine cabinet is gentle but deep. It won't erase pain overnight like a pill, but it will help your body restore balance from within. A true story, healing through nature. Let me tell you about Mama Grace, a 67-year-old widow from western Nigeria. A retired schoolteacher, she loved gardening and long walks. But over time, she began to limp. Her knees ached, her back stiffened, and soon she avoided movement altogether. Doctors gave her painkillers and calcium supplements. But the pain stayed. The stiffness worsened. Her spirit dimmed. One day, her granddaughter introduced her to ginger tea and turmeric paste. Mama Grace began drinking it every morning. She added daily stretching, gentle walks in the sun, and warm foot baths at night with Epsom salts and lemon balm oil. She replaced red meat with plant-based stews and drank water with mint and cucumber. Slowly, not overnight, her knees loosened. Her steps became lighter. After 3 months, she was walking through her garden again, smiling. Not because she had cured arthritis, but because she had found her power to manage it naturally. Arthritis doesn't have to be a life sentence. It's a message, a gentle push to make changes your body has long needed. To move more, not less. To nourish, not numb. To return to foods that heal and herbs that comfort. To believe that even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, healing is still possible. This is the heart of nature's cure. In the chapters ahead, we'll guide you through the most effective natural remedies and daily habits to reduce arthritis symptoms, rebuild strength, and return to a life of graceful movement. Because medication may relieve pain, but only lifestyle restores the body. And nature never stops offering healing. There's a quiet wisdom in nature, a language the body understands. Long before modern pharmacies and chemical pills, our ancestors leaned into the earth for healing. They didn't ask what to take, but how to live in rhythm with the natural world. In this chapter, we return to that wisdom. If Chapter 1 opened your eyes to the deeper story behind arthritis, this chapter offers you a pathway, a return to the forgotten remedies that have helped countless elders walk again, sleep better, and live with less pain. These remedies aren't magical cures. They don't promise overnight miracles. But they're real, proven, and powerful, and when used consistently, they can change everything. Remedy 1. Turmeric, the golden healer. Beneath the yellow dust of turmeric lies a healing power that science now applauds. At its heart is curcumin, a compound known to reduce inflammation, ease joint stiffness, and improve flexibility. Turmeric is especially powerful for osteoarthritis, acting much like NSAIDs, but without the gut damage or kidney stress. How to use it? Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric to warm milk, plant-based or cow, with a pinch of black pepper. Drink it every night before bed for joint relief and better sleep. Or take turmeric capsules, 400 to 600 milligrams curcumin daily, after meals. Why it works? Turmeric blocks inflammatory molecules and supports antioxidant defense in the body. Black pepper enhances its absorption. Remedy 2. Ginger, nature's ibuprofen. Warm, spicy, potent. Ginger doesn't just flavor tea, it relieves pain, improves blood flow, and reduces swelling in joints. In clinical studies, ginger extract performed as well as ibuprofen in reducing joint pain in arthritis sufferers, but without side effects. How to use it? Grate 1 inch of fresh ginger into hot water for tea. Drink 2 to 3 times a day. Add lemon or honey to taste. Include ginger Include ginger in your soups, stews, and juices. Why it works? Ginger inhibits the production of inflammatory chemicals like prostaglandins, the same ones that cause swelling and pain. Remedy 3. Boswellia, frankincense, the joint protector. This sacred resin, long used in Ayurvedic medicine, is now proven to reduce joint swelling, improve mobility, and prevent cartilage loss. Boswellia is especially helpful for rheumatoid arthritis, where inflammation is severe. How to use it? Look for Boswellia capsules, 300 to 500 milligrams, taken 2 to 3 times daily. Use under supervision for best results after meals. Why it works? Boswellic acids block enzymes that damage joint tissues and trigger inflammation. Results are often seen within 4 to 8 weeks of daily use. Remedy 4. Omega-3 fatty acids, lubrication from within. Your joints aren't just bones and cartilage, they're fluid systems. And omega-3s are your body's best natural lubricant. These essential fats reduce joint stiffness, soothe inflammation, and protect against further degeneration. How to get omega-3s naturally? Eat flax seeds, walnuts, chia seeds, and cold water fish like mackerel or sardines. Or take 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams omega-3 fish oil supplements daily. Why it works? Omega-3s lower the body's overall inflammation, supporting joint health and improving symptoms of both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Remedy 5. Epsom salt soaks, magnesium for sore joints. Sometimes, healing begins with a warm soak. Epsom salt, rich in magnesium sulfate, helps relax muscles, reduce swelling, and improve circulation around stiff joints. Especially useful for hand, knee, or foot pain, this remedy brings relief in just 20 minutes. How to use it? Add 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salt to a basin or bath of warm water. Soak affected joints for 15 to 20 minutes. Do this 3 to 4 times a week, especially at night. Why it works? Magnesium is a natural anti-inflammatory and muscle relaxant. Many older adults are deficient. Soaking helps replenish levels through the skin. Remedy 6. Willow bark, the original aspirin. Long before aspirin, people chewed willow bark for pain. This bark contains salicin, a natural compound that reduces pain and inflammation. For those with moderate to severe joint pain, willow bark is a powerful herbal ally. How to use it? Brew 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried willow bark in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink once or twice daily. Or take standardized capsules, 240 milligrams salicin per day, with meals. Caution: avoid if you're allergic to aspirin or on blood thinners. Why it works? Willow bark blocks pain-signaling chemicals in the brain and reduces inflammation at the source. Bonus remedies and lifestyle hacks. While the 6 main remedies above are the foundation, here are a few extras worth adding to your natural care toolkit. Nettle leaf tea. Anti-inflammatory and rich in minerals. Supports joint health and eases stiffness. Devil's claw root. Especially good for back and hip arthritis. Acts as a natural pain reliever. Cayenne pepper balm. Contains capsaicin which dulls pain signals. Apply topically to knees, hands, or shoulders. Comfrey salve. Helps with swelling and bone repair. Massage into joints for relief. A personal story, from crutches to comfort. Elder James, a 71-year-old farmer, had lived with hip arthritis for 12 years. Painful mornings and stiff evenings were part of his routine. He was given injections, pills, and even offered surgery. Instead, his daughter began a simple program: ginger tea, turmeric paste, morning sunbathing, and daily Epsom salt soaks. In just 3 months, James was walking without his cane and tending to his farm again, slowly but surely. He didn't just treat the symptoms. He listened to his body. He partnered with nature. And nature showed up. Healing is a daily decision. You don't need to swallow another pill to feel hope. You don't have to accept that pain is a normal part of aging. Your body was designed to move, to stretch, to carry, to dance. But healing requires consistency, not perfection. These remedies work best when woven into your daily life. Start the day with ginger tea. Take a 15-minute walk in the sun. Soak your feet at night. Season your meals with tea. Season your meals with. And yet, everything turmeric. Add flax seeds to your porridge. Sleep early. Breathe deeply. Stretch gently. Let these habits become your new medicine. One that doesn't need a prescription. Only your patience and your belief in the process. Because nature never hurries, gets healed. Arthritis doesn't just affect the joints, it changes how people live. It can alter routines, steal independence, and slowly silence the joy of movement. But here's the truth many don't hear enough. Healing begins with lifestyle. Not with drugs. Not with surgery. But with the way you live every single day. In this chapter, we explore the forgotten medicine of gentle living, natural movement, healing foods, quality sleep, and daily habits that return power to the body. These changes don't just support the remedies we explored in Chapter 2, they complete them. Let's walk through the lifestyle blueprint that has helped hundreds find relief and return to life. 1. Gentle movement is medicine. Arthritis tells you to stop moving. It whispers that rest is better. But the truth is, motion is lotion for the joints. Stillness leads to stiffness. Movement brings flow. Sunrise over mountains daily practices. Morning stretching, 10 minutes of slow, gentle stretches, especially for the knees, hips, shoulders, and fingers. This reduces stiffness and wakes the joints. Walking, 15 to 30 minutes daily, ideally outdoors, with the sun on your skin. Walking strengthens bones, improves joint lubrication, and boosts mood. Chair yoga or water exercises, low impact and joint friendly, These movements increase flexibility without adding stress. Tai Chi or Qigong, ancient movement systems that combine balance, breath, and slow motion. Perfect for aging joints. Tip: start small, just 5 minutes a day. The goal isn't to be an athlete. The goal is to keep moving. Eat like your joints matter. Your joints are living tissues. They respond to everything you eat. Sugars, red meats, processed foods, and sodas? They inflame. But plant-based, anti-inflammatory foods? They heal. The Arthritis Healing Plate. Greens, spinach, kale, morina, broccoli, full of antioxidants and bone-building minerals. Healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, flaxseed, and walnuts lubricate joints from within. Anti-inflammatory herbs, turmeric, ginger, garlic, rosemary, basil, used generously in meals. Fiber-rich foods, beans, oats, carrots, cucumbers, they feed gut bacteria that reduce inflammation. Fruits, berries, oranges, apples, pawpaw, full of antioxidants and vitamin C to support collagen and joint repair. Avoid or reduce sugary drinks, white bread and processed wheat, fried foods, excess red meat, artificial sweeteners. Tip: drink 8 to 10 cups of water a day. Dehydrated joints are stiff joints. 3. Prioritize restorative sleep. Inflamed joints can steal sleep, but lack of sleep increases inflammation. It's a painful cycle. Deep, uninterrupted sleep allows the body to repair tissue, calm inflammation, and reset pain signals. Nightly sleep ritual. Turn off screens 1 hour before bed. Drink warm turmeric or chamomile tea. Stretch or soak in Epsom salt. Sleep in a dark, cool room. Support joints with pillows, between knees, under hands, behind back. Tip: go to bed and wake at the same time every day. Your body loves routine. 4. Breathe, meditate, release. Stress doesn't just live in the mind. It creates tension, tightens muscles, and worsens joint pain. But when you breathe deeply and consciously relax, the pain softens. Natural mind-body practices. Deep breathing, 5 minutes daily. Inhale through your nose, hold gently, and exhale slowly. Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. Gratitude reduces pain perception. Guided meditation or prayer helps shift the brain away from pain and toward peace. Nature connection. Spend time under trees, near rivers, or walking barefoot on soil. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone linked to inflammation. Tip: healing is emotional, too. Allow yourself joy, rest, and community. 5. Embrace natural sunlight and fresh air. Older adults often miss out on sunlight, but the sun is a free medicine. Just 15 to 30 minutes of natural light. Activates vitamin D, crucial for joint health and immune balance. Boosts serotonin, a mood stabilizer that reduces pain sensitivity. Warms the body and relaxes stiff joints. Tip: morning sunlight is best. Walk or sit near a window if outdoors isn't possible. 6. Support your body with touch and temperature. The way you treat your body physically matters. Simple practices like massage and heat therapy can work wonders. Natural therapies. Warm compresses. A cloth soaked in warm water placed on stiff joints eases pain. Cold packs. Reduce swelling after movement or flare-ups. Self-massage with herbal oils. Use coconut oil infused with turmeric, eucalyptus, or ginger. Foot rubs. Stimulate reflex points connected to joint health. Tip: you don't need a therapist. Your hands and a few minutes of love go a long way. 7. Create a healing routine. Consistency is everything. Natural healing isn't about doing one big thing. It's about small, healing habits practiced daily. Sample day for healing joints. Time habit. 6:30 a.m. wake up with deep breaths and gratitude. 7 a.m. gentle stretching plus sunlight exposure. 8 a.m. anti-inflammatory breakfast, oats plus berries plus flaxseed. 10 a.m. walk or water exercise. 12:30 p.m. leafy greens plus beans plus turmeric-rich lunch. 2 p.m. herbal tea, ginger, morina, or nettle. 4 p.m. rest or quiet reading in fresh air. 6 p.m. light dinner plus omega-rich seeds or fish. 7:30 p.m. warm Epsom salt soak plus herbal massage. 9 p.m. sleep tea plus journal plus lights out. You don't have to follow this exactly, just find your own rhythm. But let each day include movement, nourishment, sunlight, and peace. Final thoughts: your body can heal. You are not broken. You are not finished. You are simply being invited back into balance, and nature is waiting to help you. Pills numb the pain. Nature rebuilds the root. When you stretch, eat healing foods, soak your feet, breathe deeply, and sleep well, your joints begin to remember what it feels like to move freely. It won't be instant, but it will be real. Let arthritis become not a punishment, but a teacher. Let your healing become a quiet revolution, one that begins with your next breath, next sip of tea, next step into the sun. You are healing. You are strong. You are not alone. Thank you for walking this journey with us at Nature's Cure. If this guide has helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Your healing is already in motion.